Hi. No, long time no see. You are in my medicine cabinet. And I haven't been in front of a camera in a very long time. As you can see, I have my hair bunned up because I need to wash my face. It's been so long since I actually did it in a long time. Anyways, I am coming at you in a different location. It's overwhelming. I have a lot to update on you. I'm also planning on cleaning out my YouTube channel, so I guess I'm just vibing right now. I know I'm a little awkward, but like I haven't sat down and been in front of a camera in so long. It's insane. It really is. There's been a lot going on for me, and it's insane. I took a giant forced social media and phone break. Forced, I will get to that. I did not have a fun time. So basically, as you can tell, or maybe you couldn't, I'm using this Aveeno cleanser. This was a gift. I never buy stuff like this. But anyways, basically, I'm in a different location, in a different place, and it's not in New York anymore. It's quite the long story. I dropped the cap. It's a very long story, and I'm very awkward, and I have a lot to say. And I know I'm probably doing the foam cleanser wrong, but if I'm honest, I don't care because I don't like water directly touching my face, so I don't do it that way anyways. So, back in September of last year, me and David thought, or knew, that it definitely was time for a hiatus of New York. We took practically all year thinking of moving out of state, and we never thought it was going to be a reality, but here I am now, and I'm striving. Using Neutrogena. I've had this since I was 13. I probably shouldn't be using it, but so basically what happened in order for us to get here is David lost his job with Walmart, and I'm not gonna get into like much detail about that because it's still controversial. It's nothing bad. Is it supposed to sting my face? Probably not. But it's nothing like bad. It's just bad for us, really. He didn't do anything worth losing your job over, and it just involves of him getting injured, not anybody else. So after he lost his job, we had no income, and we were like, oh no. What are we gonna do now? We asked various churches, and we asked non-profit organizations, we asked friends, family. Nobody was helping us. Until one day, one of our friends from online that we've never met before, mind you. Keep that guy in mind. It was like, hey yo, I have room. He didn't. So he was like, I have room. Y'all can come to Kentucky. And we're like, Kentucky? Intriguing. And so we told everybody about it. We told the church and we told our friends, family, whatever, that bon voyage. Yes, I said it on purpose. And they were like, and I was like, yeah, I know, but I'm still living and breathing, so that's like the best part of it. I could not predict what the fuck was actually going to happen. Let me tell you, I don't know whether it was a mistake or a blessing or a lesson to be learned, you know? Like, I can't exactly put like my finger on whether or not it was like, should we done that or not. But the thing is, nobody in New York was helping us. We didn't have a place to go. We were becoming homeless and we didn't want to do that. And so we were like, okay. And so my grandpa and the church arranged payments for a U-Haul. And our friend drove us from New York all the way down to this guy's house. Come to find out, it was not even his house. And we were staying with a man who was the definition of mentally unstable. And it was hell on earth. We were in the middle of Kentucky. Well, not the middle, like rural Kentucky, in a trailer park. And Sarah Bay. And with no phone service, so we had to like use somebody else's internet to even have a little bit of access for a little while. And when we settled in, everything was good for a week. I mean, insane. And then shit just started hitting the fan. So when I left home for the first time a few years ago, back in 2021, I left a nicotine smoking environment, and ever since then I've became like almost borderline allergic to it. It just does not settle right with my body anymore. And so whenever somebody smokes around me, I have to go to either like if it's like too bad, I have to go to the emergency room, or like if it's manageable, I have to use a nebulizer multiple times, and my inhaler. And so we told this guy who owned the property and lived at the house, who was the definition of insanity, and he was cool with it until he wasn't. So he started smoking in my face. He started like blowing smoke in my direction. He started like blowing smoke in my bedroom door. By the way, I was the only one with a door on my room. Nobody else had doors. And I don't understand why. I guess that's a thing here. I requested there to be a door before my cat to stay inside. that's it. And so he would blow smoke into my room through my door because there was a big gap at the top of the door frame because the door didn't like fit it properly. I'm using this, I don't know what it is. So here I was, being the only one with a door, me and David just in this tiny bedroom with a 2-bedroom apartment worth of stuff everywhere because we were expecting to be moving into a trailer with more room in it like we were promised, and obviously that didn't happen. So he started smoking and he started like bleaching our food supplies, and he was trying to kill everybody in the house. So that's the first time I actually had to call 911, and I even have it on videotape and everything because, you know, David thought of putting up cameras because this dude was sketch AF. So we have that, and absolutely nobody gave a fuck. Like, not even the police cared. Like, the police cared more about the dude who tried to kill us than our health and well-being. After I told him, yeah, no, I'm practically borderline allergic to cigarettes. And I told them that. And they're like, I don't care. I was like, we'll see about that. Anyways, so after that, we stayed there for like a few more months because we were in the middle of Kentucky with no money, no transportation, no job, no nothing. Basically just with our stuff. And so all of a sudden, dude catches wind that we have evidence against him of trying to commit this crime. He gets scared, as he should be, and he sells the trailer we were living in. And ew, this is like cream. Oh, it is cream. Oh, I'm getting it mixed up with another thing I had. But he freaks out, sells it to somebody, and then gives us a 3-day notice to move out. Even the sheriff said 3 days, which is highly illegal, by the way. So, whew, this is stinging too. I hate having sensitive skin. And so, we ended up storing our belongings in the trailer near us that was like not being used. Mistake number one, we shouldn't have done that. We should have been able to get all of our shit in one go, but nobody was helping us do that. So they were like, okay, this was in November, by the way. They were like, okay, so we have this trailer in the middle of fucking nowhere, haunted as shit because there was murders there and suicides, and Wendigos and skinwalkers go there. So we went there, and then our friend finds out that his wife, who left him during the whole time we were at the other trailer, was pregnant, and so he turned on me and David, who knows why, and tried getting us kicked out there too. And then the church came in and was like, no. And then they got us a whole ass apartment, which I am in right now. And I'm working on getting disability. So that's where I am now. Basically, we went through hell and back, but I'm just happy that we are still alive, because the rate it was going, I did not think that we were going to make that. We were in this abandoned trailer for a month-ish, and it had holes in the walls and floors, and so like outside would come in. There were mice, and we had no electricity, no heating, no water, no plumbing, nothing. And the only cool thing about that place was it had a giant chalkboard just randomly in the bedroom. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. But going to the store took us like 2 to 3 hours to walk to, but in a car it would take like 10 minutes tops. And people from the church would come and bring us food and kerosene for our heater. And I don't want to do that again. And I'm grateful that the church came around when they did, because that winter storm that's happening right now, let me tell you, we would be practically dead. It hasn't really like hit Kentucky that much. It's starting to though. All of this week, there's just gonna be those storms, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. But yeah, that has been happening with me. I can probably take this out now. I'm just gonna chat. This is my bathroom. Shower curtain. Got a gua sha, but I thought I was gonna use it, but I'm not gonna use it. But yeah, I know it was like nonchalant. It's because like we've been through so much shit that we don't even know what's shit and what's not anymore. It's bad. It's really bad. But hopefully we get things sorted out, because frankly, I don't want any of this stupid hardship stop anymore. I just want to be fine for once. I don't even have phone service. I get an Obama phone service SIM card. I still use my iPhone. I don't have an Obama phone, and it's just hard because like we had majority of our stuff stolen from us. Somebody took one of my cats. I had 2 cats, by the way. New addition was taken from me, and I think she's no longer living. That's how bad it is. They took majority of our stuff and blamed it on crackheads, and we're in the process of trying to retain mental stability. We're just healing at this point. My dad was like angry because I didn't want to pack up my stuff and immediately move down to Georgia to his house where he smokes, not even just nicotine, he smokes like weed and stuff. And my grandma Nana passed away like 2 weeks ago, so that's been on my mind too. So I'm trying my best, but I think we can make this little apartment a little home. So I'm glad that is that. Anyways, that was my update. Not really much to say after that. I'm not sure if I will be updating more. I just had to get used to the camera again. It was gonna be my birthday at the end of the month, so I'm excited for that. I turned 21, so I'm looking forward to that. So I will probably update you sometime later if I get used to the camera again. Bye.